Get ready for adrenaline-pumping action as we dive into some of the wildest high-speed chases caught on camera. From daring escapes to heart-stopping maneuvers, we'll take you inside the action as officers race to bring dangerous drivers off the streets. Buckle up, this is going to be a ride you won't forget. A man gets pulled over for a routine traffic violation. As the deputy runs a check, it turns out the driver has a suspended license. When the deputy asks him to step out, the man replies, "Hold on, let me turn the car off." But instead of complying, he floors it, sparking an intense vehicle pursuit.
Step out of the car. Out. Get out of the car. 1080, 1080. 184, I'm 1080. 16 west, going towards downtown. The lover speeds about 70. He's stuck in some traffic. He's behind a school bus. He's just passed the school bus on a double yellow. Almost went head on. Passing the CNC furniture store right now. Halloween's the thing. I see y'all.
As the driver's reckless behavior escalates, deputies deploy stop sticks, successfully deflating the suspect's tires. Despite the damage, the pursuit continues as the driver struggles to maintain control.
103. Somebody 23 Willing.
The trooper executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin out onto the opposite side of the road and crash. Wasting no time, the trooper exited his vehicle, swiftly approached the suspect, and placed him under arrest, bringing the pursuit to an end.
1018. Got a gun on you? No, I don't got nothing, bro. Watch out, watch out. 1407. Lay the f***, man.
In Clayton County, Georgia, the Clayton County Black Hawk Unit initiated a routine traffic stop for speeding and reckless driving. But what seemed like a typical stop quickly escalated into something far more intense. Stay tuned to see how this wild situation unfolds. The driver hit the gas pedal and fled the stop, kicking off a high-speed pursuit through Clayton County. What happens next will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Speed right now is going to be 51. And he's going to be 83 full extradition.
Easy, easy.
We're going to be on Ryan Road coming out to Rock Cut Road. Going to be turning on
Revenue Road.
We're going to be making a right onto Rock Cut Road, going eastbound.
Vehicle.
Speeds are 66, no traffic.
Breathe. Vehicle careful.
Alright, Rock Cut Road, passing Rock Cut Place, going towards Highway 42.
The suspect's reckless driving from the start made this pursuit even more dangerous. It's important to note that we don't support this kind of behavior. Use this as a lesson to learn from the mistakes made in this clip.
What you need? What you need?
No. Passing the roundabout. 66 East Conley Road coming out to Conley Trace.
Passing. Coming up to Cedar Grove Road.
Coming up to Cedar Grove. Gonna be making a right onto Cedar Grove Road.
You let me know in the comments if you think the troopers will manage to stop this suspect.
Got a right curve, then a sharp left curve.
Blackout 1, can you notify GSP?
Coming up to Boulder Crest Road.
Coming up to Boulder Crest Road.
Right onto Boulder Crest
Making a
Road.
right onto Boulder Crest Road.
Vehicle oncoming.
I see it. Boulder Crest coming up to
Loveless Drive.
Loveless Drive. Speeds are 73. Trying to hit per second.
Oncoming vehicle.
The suspect's reckless driving was putting everyone at risk, and the troopers knew they had to stop him as soon as possible to prevent further danger.
Oncoming vehicle. Brake. Vehicle stopped up ahead.
All clear. We're making a right on.
Left onto Ward Lake Road. That one vehicle in there. Right.
Alright, good pick.
The trooper executed a precise pit maneuver, successfully stopping the suspect. He was quickly arrested and taken into custody without further incident. On January 19, 2023, around 11:50 a.m. in Doraville, Georgia, officers from the Doraville Police Department spotted a van they were keen to stop. Yet this was no ordinary traffic stop. The van was being driven by 41-year-old Walfrey Bautista Miranda, who had active felony warrants for serious charges, including aggravated assault by strangulation and aggravated stalking stemming from a recent domestic incident with his wife. Little did they know, this routine stop would quickly escalate into something far more intense.
Well, he was gonna hit it. He came back here, and then we went into that street, just to see where he was going. And he turns around, and then he comes, and he was about to hit us over there. The little, that intersection right there, where there's a Y. Yeah, right there. So basically, we was gonna go that way, and he comes like full speed, about to hit us, and he basically still managed to dodge it. And he turned around, and I'm assuming he went this way. So we still waited for him outside that way.
205, it's an unknown direction of travel, possibly back into Northwoods.
Moments later, the situation took a dramatic turn when the suspect jumped into the van and fled from law enforcement, igniting a wild pursuit. With sirens blaring, officers quickly gave chase, determined to bring this dangerous suspect to justice.
Can we wait for you to let him know?
He just 41 me. He just 41 me. Block him in right there.
When officers tried to stop the van, Miranda violently reversed into a patrol car before pulling forward, creating chaos on the scene. As officers attempted to box him in to prevent his escape, Miranda exited the van brandishing a machete and advanced towards an officer, escalating the situation. In a shocking turn of events, he managed to get inside the patrol car, gaining access to all the weapons inside, including a rifle. Faced with this escalating threat, an officer opened fire, striking Miranda and ultimately bringing him into custody.
Still alive, still breathing, his eyes are open.
That's fine.
We're behind McDonald's.
Hey, get back there and start directing people back the other way.
Yeah, he's clear.
I want you to hang out right there. You stay where you are.
Did you fire? Huh? Did you fire? Did you? He had that machete coming at you.
I know. Just calm down.
I got out. You weren't even in there. He opened the door.
All right.
103, I'm out.
Miranda was transported to a local hospital for treatment of his injuries. Once he recovered, he faced the legal consequences of his actions and was found guilty of several serious charges, including aggravated stalking, 2 counts of aggravated assault, family violence, aggravated assault on a police officer. These convictions highlight the severity of the situation and the dangers posed by Miranda's actions during the pursuit. On May 22, 2024, at approximately 1:58 p.m., Trooper Trevor Stevenson, a white Mercedes on Man Road near Stardust Trail. As he activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, the driver appeared to signal a turn onto Stardust, but instead continued on Man. Upon exiting his patrol vehicle, the suspect, later identified as Carl Lee Daniel, accelerated and fled the scene at a high rate of speed, triggering a pursuit.
Turning left on the Wilderness. He crashed out, maybe we'll cut off.
Daniel was driving recklessly, weaving across the roadway and ignoring multiple stop signs. As he approached the intersection of Wilderness and Maple Vale Cutoff, he lost control due to his excessive speed, crashing into a dirt embankment. The impact disabled the vehicle, bringing it to a stop. Troopers commanded Daniel to exit the vehicle at gunpoint, and he complied without further incident. He was then placed in hand restraints and taken into custody.
Show me your hands. Come back to me. Walk backwards. Turn around. Walk backwards. All right, stop. Lift up your shirt. Turn around. Keep turning. All right, walk back to me. Walk back to me. Back to me. Stop. Get down on your knees. Cross your feet. I don't care. I don't care.
I can't cross my leg.
All right, then lay on your face. Hands out.
I've been shot 14 times.
I don't care if you.
While Daniel was being secured in the patrol vehicle, a search of his vehicle revealed a sandwich bag containing approximately 2 ounces of marijuana and a 20-ounce Sprite bottle filled with a pink liquid. Daniel informed the officers that the liquid was promethazine, explaining that he fled because he was sipping on his drink at the time of the stop. The marijuana and the drink were confiscated and submitted to the Arkansas State Crime Laboratory for testing.